All right, part 2, number 6. We're solving for x and y. So we start with x. X is opposite that 23-degree angle, and we're given 34, which is the hypotenuse. If we have the opposite and the hypotenuse, then we're going to go ahead and use the sign. So the sine of 23 equals x over 34. Because x is on top, we multiply here, and when we round to the nearest tenth, we get that x is 13.3, rounding to the nearest tenth. And so we do the same thing then with y. So y is the adjacent. And again, we want to use the hypotenuse because it was given. So we have now the cosine of 23 equals y over 34. Variable still on top, so we're multiplying these two, and we should end up with y value of 31.3. So then on to number 7. We're looking for the angle. So we've got 6 is the opposite, 8 is the adjacent, because y is the hypotenuse. So we've got the inverse tangent of 6 over 8, which gives us 36.9. And then for solving for y, the easiest thing to do is 6 squared plus 8 squared equals y squared. You end up with y equal to 10, but even if you'd have used 36.9 and used sine or cosine with your 6 and 8, you still would have had a rounded value to 10. All right, number 8. So here's your escalator. So this is your angle of elevation of 30 degrees, 76 feet from the first floor to the second floor. Here's the first floor, here's the second floor, so here's where our 76 feet need to sit. Wants to know how far does a person travel on the escalator. So there's our x. We got opposite, we got a hypotenuse, so we need to use sine. So the sine of 30 equals 76 over x. Because x is in the denominator, now we got to divide. 76 divided by the sine of 30, and the escalator travels 152 feet. Area of a regular quadrilateral with a apothem length of 3 and a side of 6. So again, we're using that the area is equal to the apothem times the perimeter divided by 2. Apothem was given of 3. Perimeter, we got a quadrilateral, that means 4. Each side is 6, so 4 times 6 gives us a perimeter of 24. 3 times 24 divided by 2 gives us an area of 36 inches squared. All right, number 10. A couple different ways. If from here to here is 114 and there's 360 degrees in a circle, then that means from here to here is 246. So now if we want to go back to the angle, we have to divide by 2. So if we take 246 and divide by 2, we get that 3x is going to equal 123, because the angle is half of the arc. Divide by 3, x is 41. Number 11 is a little bit trickier. For number 11, x plus 100 divided by 2 needs to equal 60. So times each side by 2. X plus 100 equals 120 minus 100, and x is 20. All right, so there's part 2. Part 3 will come on the next video.